India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the Bharatiya Janata Party workers on the party's 40th founding anniversary day, talking about the impact of the coronavirus pandemic in India. Modi lauded the steps taken by the country, saying that the maturity shown by people has been praiseworthy. But the Prime Minister also warned that it is going to be a long war against this pandemic.
भारत दुनिया के उन देशों में है जिसने कोरोना वायरस की गंभीरता को समझा और समय रहते इसके खिलाफ एक व्यापक जंग की शुरुआत की। भारत ने एक के बाद एक अनेक निर्णय किए, उन फैसलों को जमीन पर उतारने के लिए भरसक प्रयास किया। फेस कवर जरूर पहने, और मैं ये भी बताता हूं कि ये कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि जो डॉक्टरों के लिए निर्धारित हैं, जो नर्सिस के लिए निर्धारित हैं, जो पैरामेडिकल स्टाफ के लिए आवश्यक हैं, वैसे मास्क पहनना ही जरूरी है, ऐसा नहीं है। हर घर में किसी भी साधारण कपड़े से हम तैयार करें और फेस कवर रख सकते हैं। और मैं तो मानता हूं ये लगभग हमें आदत बनानी ही पड़ेगी इससे बचने के लिए। हमारा फेस कवर हो, तौलिया हो, कुछ भी हो, लेकिन लगातार हो।
The United States of America could be headed towards what many believe will be the hardest week of the coronavirus pandemic. But as casualties in New York drop for the first time, many see a glimmer of hope, including U.S. President Donald Trump.
We hope we're seeing a leveling off in the hottest spots of them all. So we'll see. You'll be seeing that over the next few days. Let's see what happens.
New York, which is the epicenter of the outbreak in the United States of America, reported around 594 deaths in the last 24 hours. The state has reported more than 122,000 infected cases, roughly 1/10 of the worldwide tally. In his daily briefing, New York State Governor Andrew Cuomo said that there was still some good news. The number of people discharged from hospitals in New York was 3 times the number of newly hospitalized people. New hospitalizations also fell by a record 50%. This has now relieved some stress on the already stretched healthcare system. New York City's mayor, Bill de Blasio, also pleaded for help, calling for more ventilators for the city.
Please, we need your help. We need supplies. We need medical personnel to come forward to volunteer. We will compensate them, but we need them to come forward and give us their time and energy where it's needed most.
Meanwhile, other parts of the country are now witnessing a surge in cases. Louisiana has become a hotspot for the virus, reporting a jump in deaths to nearly 500 and more than 13,000 cases. Interestingly, the massive outbreak in the state of Louisiana is being linked to Mardi Gras celebrations that took place on the 25th of February. Mardi Gras was celebrated with the traditional 2.5-hour-long parade in New Orleans with thousands of people attending it. So why did Louisiana allow such a massive celebration? Governor John Bel Edwards said that he wasn't warned about cancelling Mardi Gras celebrations. But Edwards and other governors were briefed on the pandemic by the Center for Disease Control's director, Robert Redfield, and leading immunologist Anthony Fauci on the 9th of February. The briefing came at least 2 weeks before the celebrations. So the question remains, why was the Mardi Gras event allowed in the first place? Other U.S. states such as Pennsylvania, Colorado and Washington, D.C. are also starting to see a rise in the number of deaths. Most of these states have ordered residents to stay home to slow the spread of the pandemic. But 8 states, all of them with Republican governors, are yet to order residents to stay home. In a grim prediction, White House medical experts have forecast that nearly 100 to 240,000 Americans could be killed in the pandemic. Meanwhile, the USS Theodore Roosevelt Navy ship's captain, Brett Crozier, was now tested positive for COVID-19. Crozier was fired after his widely publicized plea calling on the U.S. Navy to halt the spread of the virus on the nuclear-powered aircraft carrier ship. The number of crew members on board the carrier who have tested positive has risen by 13% in the past 24 hours to 155.